And we are live. Okay. So if you're here, if you could write a comment to let me know that you're here, that would be wonderful. So anybody who comes in, just let me know that you're here so that I'm not here all alone. And I told a bunch of people and they said, a lot of people said they wanted to come in, so just gonna wait to see for some people to come in. I don't know about you, but I've been feeling it's been feeling very, very heavy today. Very, very heavy. So yeah, it's I was thinking about doing something for 1010, but I wasn't clear on what it is I wanted to do, and I think that it needed to be spontaneous because as I sort of sat with how I was feeling, and correlating it with various astrological stuff going on and world events, which we'll talk about in a minute. If you're here, if you could comment in the chat. I see that a couple people have come in. So if you just, hi Denise, thank you for coming. Good to see you, or good to read your comment. Anyone else? So nice to have you here. I just want to wait a little bit more for people to come in. So yeah, it's been a very intense day. Very, very intense day. Not like anything personal has happened to me or anything like that, but definitely I was feeling these energies. And the more I sort of sat with it, I realized that the energies today are extremely powerful with both the 1010 gateway portal of today, but also with Pluto going direct. And I'm not an astrologer, I always say that, but I do know that from my reading and investigation that there's stuff with Pluto and Mars and very kind of aggressive energy, and those of us who are sensitives, healers, shamans, intuitives, all of us, empaths, right? We're really, I think, feeling this energy today. A lot of people have said that they have felt very nervous today. Isn't it also that the North and South Pole are shifting? Ooh. Well, I've heard that before, but not in the context of today. Is that something particular happening with today? Because I mean, I know that they've been shifting for like the last 10 years. Hello, Leslie. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. If you're coming in, just pop a little comment in there. Let me know who's here. It helps me connect to you. It helps me, be more connected to you. Because what I want to do is some healing, I think, and some readings and so on, just to kind of help us through today. I just really wanted to do that. Anyone else here? I know Denise, Leslie, just pop a comment in there. Let me know that you're here. And if you have like a particular focus, because I'm going to do some card readings as well as I think some clearing work for us. So if you have a particular question, not a yes, no question, but more like a theme or something you'd like to explore, preferably something for not so personal, but for the collective, for the world, and so on. Really bad signal, huh? Okay, I don't know. It's my internet should be good. Let me close some of these windows. I've got like a bazillion windows open as usual. Maybe that'll help. Um, okay. Anyone else here? Okay. So, oh, nice, Alexander. So nice to see you. So nice to have you here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Miss you. Okay, so yeah, just pop a comment if you're coming in. Let me know who's here. The more I can interact with you, I can tune in better. So you're feeling very heavy and drained. Yes. Yeah, I feel the heaviness. I haven't felt the drain, but a lot of people have been seeing that. A lot of people have been saying they've been feeling very, very drained. So that's very interesting. A lot of people are having health issues or just really not, or people are struggling today. People are struggling today. And yes, if you're coming in again, if you could just comment that you're here, it'll help me. So, okay. So I think before we do anything in terms of card readings or clearings and stuff, let's just sort of take a moment to just sort of collectively center ourselves, close our eyes, and let's take 3 deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and then just exhaling and releasing through the mouth, breathing in light through the nose, releasing all this heavy stuff and anxiety and worry and discomfort through the mouth, and another breathing in through the nose. And let's exhale. Ooh, yeah, yeah, definitely feeling that. Definitely feeling that. Ooh, okay. Yes, a lot of people, yes, feeling negative energies and a lot of stuff coming in, definitely. Um, I've got my frankincense incense burning. I was smudging earlier and I was clearing a lot of stuff. And it was my stuff, but it was also stuff for the collective. Feeling anxious in general. Yeah, yeah. That kind of low grade, or maybe not so low grade anxiety. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Aw. Oh, Alex. So, okay. So let's talk about this a little bit. So Pluto went direct today, and Pluto is the planet of transformation, but it's not always the most pleasant form of transformation, right? Pluto is very scorpionic, and it's that energy of death and rebirth. Um, and it's a very intense energy. And in addition to that, we have the 1010 gateway. So it's actually a day where a lot of magic can happen. A lot of really powerful stuff can happen. I just today did a process earlier up on the roof where I went into a particular energy field. I put myself in this energy field and I worked with some energies that I want to transform and transmute and shift out of the old consciousness into a new consciousness. So I was kind of doing alchemy up on the roof, and so as I was doing that, I felt myself really, really expanding. And I was also then feeling the stuff that's happening in the world. And I'm, of course, getting clearing some stuff in the throat. Ooh. Unexpressed, unexpressed suffering, unexpressed anger, unexpressed suffering, unexpressed anger, sadness. Oh, oof. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. So it's a day in which there was been a lot of potential to create a lot of magic. But we also have these very heavy planetary energies with Pluto and Mars. And I mean, I don't know, I don't understand all the details of that because I'm not an astrologer, but I've been reading up on it. And so, of course, the war in the Middle East that's happening right now, these events are being triggered by all of these energies. And if you read some of the astrology, it's all talking about that. And I'm not talking about this from a political point of view. I'm talking about this from a humanitarian, human point of view. What's happening is horrific, and I feel it. And I think that's what we're feeling. We're feeling the ripple effect, the repercussions of this, because whatever whatever's going to happen there, what is happening now, um, it's really, I feel like it's attacking the heart of the planet. That's why that area is such a hot spot. It's because there, in its true essence, there is so much heart there. And by that place being a place of so much strife and conflict for so long, it's like it's striking, I feel, at the heart of humanity. Um, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. Uh, and I'm feeling this in my heart as I say it. So there's tremendous suffering happening at the moment, and we're feeling it because we're sensitives, we're empaths. You know, I don't know how we would not feel it. So Alex says she also has a lingering headache the last few days. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I was having some headachy stuff yesterday. Yeah. If you're here, if you're coming in, just pop a comment in so that I know that you're here and I can tune into you better to help with the clearing we're going to do and the reading that we're going to do, if you would like. All right. So I want to, oh, hello, Allison. Nice to see you. Thanks for saying hi. All right, so I'm working with my goddess deck of cards. I've been using this a lot lately. And I want to pull a card right now for everyone who's watching this now and will watch it in the future. So it's a card for the intention here is a message for everyone listening now and who will listen to this in the future. Calling upon the goddesses of the highest light, we humbly ask you for a message. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. All right. So the way I read these cards is a little bit different from, hey, Palmina. The way I read these cards, I don't necessarily read them the way they're depicted on the card. I read the energy of the card. So and I tend to always pick 3 cards. So the first card I picked was Yemaya, Golden Opportunity. And that's what I was feeling that today is that it's a golden opportunity to really alchemize old energies into new. And it says important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Hey, Kim. Hello. Nice to have you here. Yeah. All right. So that's what I feel that today is. This is a gateway. It's a portal, right? And it is an opportunity for us to get past this heavy energy and alchemize it, transform it into something much, much better. And then the next card, I was talking about the heart of the planet, right? And I was feeling this heaviness in my heart. So the card I got is true love, but this is not about romantic love. That's why I'm saying I'm not reading the cards the way they are written. This is not about romantic love. This is about divine love. This is about connecting with our hearts and with our divine, the divine love that is within us. So, yes, you have that deck. So, I feel like this is our work tonight, is by going into our hearts. That's what we're going to do tonight. And the next card is Pele, which is divine passion. And I feel like this card, because it's so sparky, and I feel like this really is reflecting these energies that could be explosive, they could be destructive, but they could also be transformative. So again, with the feeling of alchemizing things into something that is good. So taking all this heavy energy and alchemizing it into something that's good. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, you like Yema? Yeah, yeah, she's amazing. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm feeling for this. That's what I'm feeling for this. So today is a golden opportunity for us to go into our hearts, connect with our divine love, connect with our true selves, connect with who the divine spark that's within us, and to use that with our force, and to but it's a different kind of force. It's not the force of war, it's the force of transformation. Yeah. Okay. So that's the reading for anyone who watches this now or in the future. And now I'm going to pull some cards from my all-time favorite deck, which is the Andara Crystal deck. I really love this deck. It's the Andara Oracle. It's this deck is so beautiful, and it's gonna, looking at these cards helps you align with better energies. Okay. So again, this is a message for anybody who's watching now and watches in the future. Okay. So I call upon the Andara crystal realm, and I ask for a message for those of us who are tuning in and will tune in. What do we most need to know today? What is for our highest good? Yeah. Okay. So the first card, and if you look at these cards, the energy of the crystal, which is very powerful, is actually transmitted through the card, and you can even see it through photographs. So the first one, this is the back view of it, and this one is Andarian Lavender Blue, and it has both something on the card and in the booklet. So I'm going to read both. You have the gift of keen intuition. Listen to it, follow it, act on it without delay. To increase your intuitive capacities, you must stop doubting your inner wisdom. Trust this voice. Allow it to lead, guide, and direct you now and always. Ooh. My energy also clears and opens the throat chakra. Wasn't I talking about that? Throat chakra to assist you with clear communication. I will give you the courage to speak your truth. And I feel like this is what we're being called to do, is to live our lives from our intuition. You know, the old rules don't apply anymore. We have to be guided by our inner voice and our true guidance system, our real GPS, which is within us. This says this, in addition, this, I'm going to hold it up so you can receive the benefits of the energy of it. A powerfully psychic crystal, it helps put you in touch with your intuition. It opens the spiritual psychic center of the mind, the third eye, works with Saint Germain and the energies of violet transformation. And it's the sixth, the eighth, and the ninth chakras. Plus, it's really beautiful. So that's the first one. The second one is raspberry, this raspberry pink. That's the back of it. And it says, gentle yet strong, I infuse you with the element of water. Interesting, because this card was Yemaya, who's the goddess of the sea, goddess of the waters. I infuse you with the element of water to assist you in flowing with the rhythms of nature, the seasons, and life. Death and rebirth are a part of life. This is what we were talking about. I encourage you to do a life review and purge yourself of old limiting beliefs and stories that are holding you back from living in your glory. Become the person you want to be. Reinvent yourself from the inside out. The energy and resources are available to lift yourself from the ashes. Been feeling that all day, and to emerge as the powerful light being you truly are. Some more of this phoenix and alchemy energy that I was talking about. And in the booklet, I'm going to read that as well, because sometimes it's quite different, and I like them together. Raspberry. So it, okay. Celestial heart. It's the celestial heart. I just was talking about the divine love. Celestial heart is the frequency of cosmic love and healing. From the core of our true being, the celestial heart energies, heal and uplift, initiating understanding and release, holds the properties of the divine fire. This is why I love this deck. You can look at that. Okay. And then the third one is Undarian Champagne, which is the back of it. It says, allow my golden energy to activate and upgrade your DNA. My energy works at the cellular level to bring rejuvenation and restoration to all of your cells, organs, and tissues, creating you anew. My energy will inform your cells to replicate as healthy, strong, and vital. Okay, that's what this says. And then let's see what the booklet says. Champagne. Okay. So it says champagne andar holds the energy of wonder, restoring joy, innocence, and magnificence. Camelot champagne, another name for this, builds community and creates possibilities. The champagne holds universal knowledge. It opens the heart of the magical child within. So the way is through the heart. Bottom line, the way is through the heart. This is the way forward for everyone on the planet. The way is through the heart. Okay. So let's do a little work with this then. Yeah. So I invite you to close your eyes. I'm going to take us on a little, I don't know, healing journey. And this is, I'm setting the intention that this is, again, for everyone who's watching this now and in the future, but also for the planet. Okay? Sure. Yeah, sure, Allison. I'll do that. I'll take photos and I'll post them. Yeah, I usually do that anyway. Yeah. I will do that because they're really beautiful and really powerful, and I just think um, they mirror each other. You know, they inform each other beautifully. Okay, so I invite you all to close your eyes, center yourself, feel yourself seated in your chair, connected to Mother Earth, and feel yourself connected to Source, to the cosmos. I've already called in all of my guides, so they're here. So I ask that a column of light come down from Source, coming down through the cosmos, through the Milky Way galaxy, and landing at the tops of our heads, rotating clockwise, clearing out our crown chakras of all debris and stuck energies and gunk, rotating clockwise. And this column of light continues down, continues rotating clockwise down to our third eyes, where it cleans out our third eye of all deceit, things that we see that deceive us, things that are not seen correctly through the eyes of God. And moving down, continuing rotating clockwise down into our throat chakras. Clearing out. Ugh. Ugh. Clearing out all trapped energies there. I want to say generations of unexpressed trauma, pain, and suffering that we're carrying within us, as well as lifetimes, as well as anything from this lifetime. And it continues to move clockwise, this column of light down through our high heart chakra, clearing that out, the bridge between the heart and the throat. Moving down into our heart chakras, cleansing, purifying, clearing out our heart chakras, moving down to the solar plexus, cleansing and purifying the solar plexus, moving down oof, into the sacral chakra, cleansing and purifying that, and then down into the root chakra. Our sense of safety, of belonging, our identity, our right to be here on this planet. Clearing out all those energies, and it continues to rotate downwards, down, all the way through the Earth's crust, down into the very heart of Mother Earth, connecting us to both Source and Mother Earth. And now I invite you to, ooh, boy, I really need some water, excuse me. Oof. I invite you to go into your heart center, connect with your heart. And in the center of your heart, there is a globe. It's Mother Earth, little Mother Earth spinning in the center of our hearts. And as it spins, again, I'm seeing it spinning clockwise, it begins to grow in our hearts, get bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger, expanding outwards through our chests, our bodies, our auric fields, all the way into the room that we're in, the street, the neighborhood, the town, the part of the world we're in. And it expands all the way outward across the planet. So that wherever we are, in terms of our location, we are very, very connected to Mother Earth. Through our hearts. And I invite you to send unconditional love to our Mother Earth, who supports us in such beautiful ways. The ground we stand on, the water we drink and bathe in and cook with, the beautiful fruits and vegetables and products of the land that we eat, that are just growing there for us. The rich soil that allows this nourishment to grow, as well as all the plants that we use for medicines and beauty, things that delight our eye and nourish our souls when we look upon them. Think of all the beautiful places you've been in your life. Waterfalls that you've seen, jungles that you've walked through, forests, fields, mountains, beaches, hills, prairies, parks, and even your own backyard. Think of all the beautiful places in nature that you've been and seen. Give gratitude to Mother Earth for such beauty. She's asking us to be the best caretakers and stewards of this planet that we can possibly be. She asks us to not allow ourselves to go into hate or resentment towards any people or place, that where there is strife, disharmony, war, violence, abuse, any injustice, that we send love. We send love from our hearts to these places on the planet. And we send love to all the places on the planet that are acting as pillars of light, holding high frequencies to affect change on the planet, the highest transformation the highest vibration. We send that unconditional, we send all these pillars of light, unconditional love from our hearts all over the globe, all the PowerPoints and ley lines all over the planet that compose this beautiful web, the real World Wide Web. And let's communicate through that web energies of the highest light, sending them unconditional love to every single person on the planet, no matter whether they're good, evil, whatever. We are sending unconditional love to every single person, knowing that they are simply having their experience that they came here to have, playing their part, and holding everyone in the highest, how can I say this, the expectation that they will rise to the highest possible vibration, that they will be able to ascend, and that everyone is exactly where they're supposed to be. There's no judgment. Now I call forth the Mahatma, Lord Melchizedek, and Archangel Metatron, and I ask you to please run a giant platinum light net throughout the entire energy field of every single person watching this, every single person who will watch this, and throughout the entire planet, clearing away all lower, negative, unbalanced, misaligned energies, sending it up to source for transmutation. Calling in Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael, Archangel Michael to please release any trapped negative energies or entities that can be released at this time from anyone who is listening to this, watching this, for their highest good and for the highest good of all beings, with their higher self's permission, if that is what is best for them. And with your permission, there is, I'm seeing something in the collective heart. It's some kind of an implant that has been placed there to make it harder for us to connect into our hearts and to feel this divine love. So with your permission, we're gonna remove this. And instead, there's a beautiful white rose being placed in your hearts. Unfolding, blooming. This beautiful, beautiful white rose in your hearts. and allowing that to expand and grow, filling your heart space, chest, your entire body, your auric field, expanding outwards. And the white rose is surrounded by beautiful golden energy, golden light. It's like we've become these huge, giant, golden white roses, just shining and being. They're saying, this is your divine essence. This is your true beauty, your inner beauty. This is your potential, that you are a beautiful being, God. And this golden white rose transmutes all the old suffering, all the pain that you've experienced, anything that has caused you to close up your heart, even if it's just a little bit. And open your heart, open your heart, open your heart. But at the same time, this golden white rose is also creating a bubble around us so that we have our hearts open, yet with a boundary. So we're not walking around raw, taking on stuff. We have firm boundaries so that we can be in a state of unconditional love for all beings, for ourselves, planet, but also protected. And this is something you can visualize around yourself if you care to. It's part of your meditation so that you can go through your life connected to your heart, connected to your divine, to that divine love in your heart, connected with this inner divinity, open-hearted but not vulnerable, except in the best way. And just allowing that energy to expand. Beautiful golden energy. And just sit with this for a moment. And then we're going to come back to our bodies, feeling ourselves sitting wherever we're sitting, on the chair, the bed, wherever you're sitting. And our feet on the ground, our connection to Mother Earth. Bring ourselves back to our centers, but keeping this bubble around us. So it's like a protection bubble, but a really beautiful, gentle, loving protection that they've given us. So that we won't be bombarded by all the harsh energies, but stay in our hearts. So it can be both. Because sometimes that's what's hard for us who are empathic and healers. It's like, how do we continue to love all of humanity and love the whole world and yet without taking on all these harsh energies? So we've got our bubble. And when you're ready, you can come back. You stomp your feet a little bit, but know that this bubble's still there and you can open your eyes. Okay. So, well, Allison said she's lost me. Has anyone else lost me? If you're still here, say hi. Write a comment. It says I'm still live, so. Oh, you're welcome, Denise. So welcome. Hey, oh, good. You're here. Okay. Oh. Yeah, this golden energy, it's just, yeah, it's really, really, really seeing that. Oh, okay, good. Oh. So I hope that you feel better. Yeah. I hope that everyone's feeling good. I feel better. I feel quite peaceful. Yeah, right? Oh, good. I'm glad you're relaxed. Yeah. I feel like, oh, yeah. Because we're in the state we're supposed to be in, right? In that divine state. I loved that. I really saw this bubble. It was like this transparent yet visible bubble of golden light. You were more stressed before. Good. So less stressed now. Yay. I'm glad. You want me to do this every week? Yeah, I am going to go live more often. Um, it's like I always like I'm so spontaneous, so I tend to need inspiration for things. It's just kind of the way I am. It's my Gemini rising or whatever. And today I felt inspired. So, but yeah, if you want me to do these kinds of things every week, um, let me know. Drop me a note. Um, yeah, yeah, I know, Kim. I know. It's good to have that support, isn't it? All right, guys. I knew you'd be on here though, Kim. Like I just felt it. I was like, oh, Kim's gonna be here. I sent out the word to your higher self. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this was helpful for you. And yeah, good time to go to sleep. I'm gonna go make dinner. I started this around the time when I'm usually cooking dinner. All right, everyone, sending you lots of love. And yeah, well, you could watch the replay, if you missed anything. Um, just watch the replay of this. And maybe I'll upload it to YouTube. Um, we'll see. Okay. I need to go. Big hug, big kiss to everybody. Love you very much.